Hi, this is Seven. I'm talking about following the spiritual path today. I've already reviewed that the path will be customized to fit your personality and that it requires faith and trust. For me, going down a path, a spiritual path, what I have learned in the 5 years that I've been very active in pursuing this path for me is that I had to stay open to whatever was coming my way, whatever information I was receiving. I was receiving information from a multitude of sources, from philosophy to science to mathematics to history to religion, different religion dogmas, and all of it had a message in it. What I had to learn was to listen to the message. If the message rang true in my spirit and my heart, then I embraced the message. No matter who the messenger was, no matter which way they said it. We are all born with an ability to pick the truth out of a situation. It's called intuition. Everybody has intuition. It is knowing without actually knowing how you know. You just know. You just feel it. It feels right. A lot of times we follow our intuition and we claim we're following our intuition, but in actuality, we're following our desire because that is something that we desire to be true rather than something we're accepting as true. So we're following our desire, we pass it off as intuition, it doesn't work, and then we fall into a habit of not trusting our intuition. One of the keys to following the spiritual path is not being so hard on yourself. You have to stay forgiving of yourself. In order to stay like that, all the things that you've been told about being judged, you have to trust God to love you anyway. A lot of times we get stuck in cycles because we're scared of God judging us. We have been told that God is a jealous God and God is a vengeful and wrathful and all these negative personality traits. In reality, that is not true because that's a contradiction to God is love and God loves everybody unconditionally. You can't have it both ways. You cannot love somebody unconditionally and not accept the things that they're doing. To love them unconditionally is to accept whatever they do that you might not deem right. You already decided in your personality that this is wrong. This is very hard for human beings to do because we are so conditioned to judgment. So, of course, we figure God is going to judge us. We judge ourselves, we judge each other. Of course, we think God is going to judge us. My tip is to, no matter where you are in your spiritual path, try to always keep the mantra, God is love. Life is love. You are love. God is love. God loves you. If God loves you, then you need to love yourself. If God doesn't judge you, you need to not judge yourself. This will accelerate you on your spiritual path because whatever mistakes you make, you accept it, you learn, you grow, you continue to move forward. If you penalize yourself, you stagnate your progress. If you get stuck in, oh my God, I shouldn't have went that way, down that path, it was a mistake, and you realize it was a mistake, and then you get stuck in, it was a mistake, I made a mistake, I'm not supposed to make a mistake, I'm too spiritual for that, I'm too smart for that, I know better. When you get stuck on self-condemnation, that stagnates your process in the spiritual path. So now I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to bring you part 3 of the spiritual path, following the spiritual path.